Shalom, children of the covenant. Welcome to First Harvest Ministries series on counting the Omer. My name is Elder Connie Bedard. I am the elder of Central California, and it's my honor to serve alongside Elder Sandra Breuer, our state elder. I'm thankful for the privilege to serve those in our state who answered the call of Elijah to return to the fathers and become priests to rule and reign with Christ in his coming kingdom. I want to thank the Almighty Yah for the opportunity to participate in this ministry, and thank Pastor Shane Vaughn and Lady Karen Vaughn for their confidence, their commitment to teaching the body to walk the narrow path. I also thank and acknowledge Bishop and Lady Kendrick for their faithfulness in preserving in Waveland, Mississippi, a placeholder for us to gather upon hearing the voice of Elijah in these last days. Thank you. Today is day 22, and today's bridal quality is truthful in word and deed. Let's begin examining the definitions of truthful. Now, we may be tempted to define it ourselves, assuming we know what it means. We think it means being true and honest, not lying or being deceitful. And that definition is accurate, but if we go deeper, we might find something even more profound and more applicable to counting the Omer and how we prepare ourselves to be ready when Christ returns for his bride. The Hebrew word for truth is emet, something firm, solid, reliable. The letter emet is made of three letters, aleph, mem, and tav. These letters are the first, the last, and the middle letters of the Hebrew alphabet, symbolizing that truth encompasses the whole from beginning to end. In the Greek, aletheia, the word for truth, is an undeniable reality, not hidden nor concealed. Romans 1:20 says, "For ever since the creation of the world, his invisible attributes are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, and even his eternal power and divine nature, so that they are without excuse." In English, truthful is commonly defined as telling or expressing the truth, honesty. Looking at the totality of these definitions and applying it in the biblical sense, it means to align ourselves with God's truth, walking in the light of his word with integrity and fidelity. King David said in Psalms 119:105, "Your word is a lamp unto my feet, a light to my path." Proverbs 23:23 says, "Buy the truth and sell it not, also wisdom and instruction and understanding." Therefore, it says in Ephesians 4:14 and 15, we should no longer be children, tossed to and fro, carried about with every wind of doctrine, but speaking truth in love, may we grow up in all things into him who is the head, Christ, the Son of Yahweh. He is the first of the first fruits, so we must look to him as our example. The counting of the Omer is our growing season, preparing for the soon return of Yeshua to establish his kingdom on earth. Well, let me leave you with one more definition of truthful. I found it in a dictionary written by Noah Webster from America's founding era. He was a man that was known for being the schoolmaster of America. He thought America should have their own dictionary and spent 10 years writing it. And that is where I found this definition. He defines truthful as being full of truth. And for our purposes, in counting the Omer, it seems to be the most on point. In order to honor the covenant Pastor spoke of last night, we must keep Yahweh's laws, commandments, and statutes by filling our minds with truth. When we fill up with the things that Yahweh says pleases him, It shows him we honor the covenant that he made with our fathers. Ephesians 5, for we were once in darkness, but are now light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. Ephesians 4:25, therefore putting away falsehood, speak truth, each one with his neighbor, for we are members of one another. And finally, 1 John 1:5-7, Yahweh is light, and in him is no darkness at all. And if we say that we have fellowship with him and walk in darkness, we lie and do not have truth. But if we walk in the light as he is in the light, we have fellowship with one another, and the blood of Yashua, his son, cleanses us from all sin. We can do this by studying the word, listening to all of Pastor's teachings, and reading his booklets that he's written for us to use and share. We keep the light going in spirit and truth. Let's not only count the days, but let us make the days count. As Pastor would say, come out of her, my people. If it doesn't line up with the word, we're believing lies. In this ministry, we know that in the last days, Yahweh will continue to reveal these truths. When we seek him, he will reveal them to us. May Yahweh bless you. May he keep you, and may his light shine upon you, and may his light shine through you. And let us prepare to make our oath on the day of Shavuot, the day of Pentecost. Thank you for listening. Shalom.